Assalamualaikum and good day to respected panel. My name is Nur Awatif binti Muhammad Fazli and I am a final year student in Bachelor of Manufacturing Engineering Section 3. Today I will present my final year project and the title is Productivity Improvement in Manufacturing Industry using Time Study and Work Measurement Analysis, and my supervisor is Encik Nur Akramin bin Muhammad. Introduction of the case study. The link between production and input is known as productivity. It actually refers to adding value to the input in order to increase the value of the output. In this research, time study and work measurement has been utilizing to enhance the production line in the manufacturing industry. Work measurement is an application technique for determining how long it takes a qualified worker to complete specified tasks at a defined level of performance or at a defined rate of work. Time study is defined as the application of methodologies aimed to establish the time for a competent person to carry out a specific job at a set level of performance. The productivity can improve using a time study and work measurement accurately. But using this method, idle time and bottleneck can be reducing to save more time, cost, delays of the production in the manufacturing industry. Problem statement. First, most of the customers around the world will demand a good product with the best price, and some of the manufacturing industry facing a lot of loss due to the weaknesses in their production line. Ethiopian shoe factory productivity and worker weariness have been harmed as a result of competing in the global market, said Nulusami in 2015. The fundamental issue in those businesses is exemplified by a process that involves undesired motion, ineffective time, and poor labor condition. The working conditions in the shoe factory are challenging for laborers as it's traversing different distance across the working area over a lengthy period of time during working hours, which has an impact on both worker and the company's production. The shoe industry is such a large part of Ethiopia's economy, thus it requires reform. Internal productivity factors in the shoe factory include productive activities and time spent on the production system, as well as total ineffective time caused by inefficient manufacturing or operation method and worker dissatisfaction, said Nulusami 2015 and Bewuket 2018. According to Gazehan TD 2014, due to the lack of quantity, quality time, and inadequate technique of executing the work, the majority of Ethiopian footwear producers are unable to produce and prepare according to the standard. Objective. The main objective of this research is to improve the productivity in manufacturing industry using time study and work measurement. However, if the productivity in manufacturing industry can be increased, a number of goals can be attained, including the following. 1. To study and apply Maynard operational sequence technique, most in this case study. Second, to reduce and remove idle time and bottleneck, thus the cost, time, and delays in the production line can be decreased. Third, to ensure the production line can produce and prepare the product according to the standard after improving the productivity. Next, scope of the project. First, this study was carried out at the manufacturing industry in Malaysia. The analysis of the research was based on the current problem that have been faced in manufacturing industry. Maynard operational sequence techniques, MOS, will be used as a method to improve the productivity in manufacturing industry. For the literature review, this is some of the journal that has been used as a reference in this case study, and the selected journal use Maynard operational sequence technique as a method. For example, the journal for number 1, the author is Arjun S. Utta and M.I. Mina in 2016. The title is Optimization of Labor Productivity Using Work Measurement Techniques. The problem that has been faced is inequalities in gross domestic product (GDP) per capita among the various developing countries. And currently, many countries lag significantly behind from the USA. As the result, the study improved the labor productivity for all the subsections in terms of time likewise. Many improvements that has been gained by using the minor operation sequence technique based on the journal that has been found. Time study and work measurement. Work measurement is another name for time study. It is required for both operational planning and control. Time study is defined as the application of methodologies aimed to establish the time for a competent worker to carry out a specific job at a set level of performance according to the British Standard Institute. Standard time is the amount of time it takes a competent and trained operator to perform a task while working an efficient yet sustainable rate while employing a specified method, tool, equipment, workplace setup, and working condition. The work measurement can be carried out in 4 different ways. 1. Time study. 2. A sample technique. 3. Time standard that are predetermined. And 4. Standard data, says Baines A. at 1995. In the same study, Baines said that there are 3 stages to the basic operation, which is analysis, data collection or measurement, and synthesis, regardless of the measuring technique used. Time study is one of the oldest job measuring approaches, and it involves direct observation of work while it is being done, says Curie R.M. and Faraday J.E. in 1977. One of the most common use of work measuring technique is to balance manufacturing or production line, which entails dividing work equally among machine operator or worker, says Jikanawati 1992, resulting in greater productivity, says S. Lawrence 2000. Minute operational sequence technique, MOS. Maynard proposed the minute operation sequence technique MOS in the literature in 1960. It was created by H.B. Maynard and Company. MOS comes in 3 versions, which is Basic MOS, Mini MOS, and Maxi MOS, according to Rajasthan 2013. Basic MOS, which is general operation activity lasting 20 seconds to 2 minutes. Mini MOS, which is repetitive operations activity lasting less than 20 seconds. Maxi MOS, which is non-repetitive operation activities lasting more than 2 minutes. The MOS can be characterized as method of analyzing operations or sub-operation in terms of time using various methodologies, step and sequence, and so on. To put it another way, it is a preset motion time approach for determining the standard time for completing a task. Beluka 2012 used MOS to improve the efficiency and cost effectiveness of their job, as well as reduce worker weariness by identifying and reducing non-value added activities. In this study, basic MOS has been used, which is the basic version of MOS. Methodology. The basic MOS define a sequence of 3 actions to execute manual work, namely general move, control move, and tool use. General move. The general move sequence model explains and categorizes the free movement of an examined object in the air. In the nutshell, the general move model is based on get, put, and return sequence, ABG, ABP, and A. Control move. The control move sequence model explains and categorizes the movement of a research element while it is in touch with the surface or attached to other items. The sequence of get, move, and actuate and return phases in the control move model are ABG, MXI, and A. The tool use sequence is used to explain and categorize the action of hand tool during assembly or production. The get tool, place tool, tool action, place tool, and return phases of the tool use model are represented by the letter ABG, ABP, U, ABP, and A. The index value for the get tool phase and the put tool phase are assigned in the same way as the get phase in the general move sequence model. Flowchart. The flowchart illustrates the step for minute operation sequence technique method. Firstly, the process in the selected manufacturing industry will be chosen. Second, the worker that will conduct the test will be selected. Next step, the process will be divided into sections. The number of the cycle for each section will be decided. After that, the test will be run, and all of the observation and result will be recorded in the datasheet. Next, the average time for each section will be calculated. The final duration of the process in TMU and seconds will be calculated using most method. Lastly, preparing the data for observation analysis. Expected result. 1. The most method is successfully applied and improve productivity in manufacturing industry. 2. The ideal time and bottleneck in the manufacturing industry will be reduced. 3. The time, cost and delays in production line will decrease. And 4. The customer will be satisfied with the service and product that they purchase. That's all from me. Thank you.